Maria here again, and I am sharing some information with you on how to be successful, how to make some money on Fiverr. And we'll talk about our topic in just a moment. And what I'd like for you to do right now, you know what to do. Share. Well, you can share. I didn't really mean to say share. I didn't mean to start off with that. I want to say subscribe and like. And if you want to share, feel free to do that as well. I don't work for Fiverr, but I am an entrepreneur and a freelancer and been on Fiverr for a bit. I also buy on Fiverr as well. And I have been reasonably successful on Fiverr, and I want to share my strategies, tips, insights, and experience with you. So that's what this is all about. Now on Fiverr, they are selling, if you're not familiar with Fiverr, they are selling everything from soup to nuts. And when I say they, it's individuals like us who are selling on Fiverr, selling our skills, our trainings, our experience, actual products, and so on, okay? So that's what's being sold on Fiverr, everything from A to Z. And, like I said, if you're not familiar with Fiverr, you might want to do a little bit of exploring. But in regards to that, what I have done to kind of get your creative juices flowing is I have put together a list of 10 things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 items, services that are selling on Fiverr, and those individuals are making money. And I have put that information on my website, which is FIVERRMakeMoney.com. I was making sure, FIVERRMakeMoney.com. That's pretty easy. And you'll also see it on my YouTube channel. See the link. Go there. It's a freebie. And it is a list of 10 things that are being sold, 10 services that are being sold on Fiverr. And they are making money. You'll be shocked. Also, I have a description of each of the 10 services that are being sold. So go there, get your freebie, doesn't cost you a dime. Just go to the link, FIVERRMakeMoney.com, go to the website, and the rest is yours. It's all yours, free, no charge, all right? So you might be thinking to yourself, does she make any, she's making videos, but has she made any money? Well, I want to say, first of all, Fiverr is not a get-rich-quick scheme. You don't go to bed, wake up in the next morning, and your money, your checking account or your savings account or whatever it might be bank account is overflowing with money. That's not the way it works. You have to really work, hustle, earn your money, and that's what I've done. So I have worked really hard. I work really quite diligently on Fiverr, and I try to provide excellence for my services, for my my buyers in terms of delivering my service. And thus far I have earned, there we go, almost $9,000. That's not $1 million, but it's something. It's more money than I had before selling on Fiverr. And so I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm hoping to move it on up to 10,000, 11, 12, just keep going, I even saw on Fiverr that they said a few folks, not a whole lot, have made over $1 million selling on Fiverr. I don't know what they're selling, but congratulations to them. All right. So I have a little bit of experience and have some strategies and tips and all of that I want to share with you. And that's what I've done on my YouTube channel. Speaking of that, I have a series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that is a tutorial on how to do what you need to do on Fiverr. I cover everything from A to Z on those series. When you look at my YouTube channel, look at the far right corner at the bottom, and you'll see series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way through 6. In addition, I'm making these complimentary videos that cover various topics as well. Okay? So I'm not going to keep you too long, but thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking me out. And don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Today's topic is what? Enhance your skill set for services. So I want to say, I'm a voiceover artist. Some of you may know by now. And that doesn't mean you try to be a voiceover artist, because I'm a professionally trained voiceover artist, and you have to have certain skills and abilities and training and all of that. But there's enough out there for everybody where you don't have to copy somebody else. Each one of us has our own talents and abilities. We just need to tap into them, and maybe you'll be able to sell that service or that talent or ability on Fiverr. Just do a little bit of introspection, in terms of what is it that I could actually sell on Fiverr. So what I want to say is any skills that you have, abilities, what you want to do in order to be competitive, in order to be successful on Fiverr, you want to continue to enhance your skill set. So sometimes people will say, well, is there a lot of competition on Fiverr? I'm not going to be dishonest. I'm going to tell you the truth. Yes, lots of competition on Fiverr. But guess what? It can make you sharper. If you have competition, then you think, what is it that I need to do in order to be competitive and to be successful even with the competition in the area in which I'm providing services. That's what I'm not the only voiceover artist on Fiverr. There's lots of voiceover artists, and so I have to figure out, well, how can I be, I have competition, and how can I beat my competition or be competitive so that individual buyers, prospective buyers, will look at my voiceover and select me. What do I need to do? What do I need to do once they select me in order to have them give me great reviews? What is it that I need to do? So don't be discouraged and fret over competition. I just want to say something really quickly before I get into enhancing your training or your skill set. Is, Amazon. Everybody's familiar with Amazon. Amazon trucks going up and down the street, delivering packages, including me. I have to admit, I do shop on Amazon. Initially, when Amazon first started, I thought, who wants to shop online? I want to go in the store and pick out my stuff and look around and all that. Now, you know what? I have to admit, I am on Amazon. I got Prime. I don't necessarily need my stuff delivered overnight most of the time. But, I may say, okay, a couple of days. But Amazon is, hey, oh my gosh. What do I need to say? I'm sure you are familiar with Amazon. I'm thinking that you must be familiar. Amazon, they call it Amazon. Think about that word. Look it up, Amazon. And so as a result, a lot of businesses are kind of closing doors or looking to have a different perspective in terms of selling online because of Amazon. And what that has done, so they see Amazon as a competitor, and Amazon even has grocery stores now, because Amazon Fresh. And so what it's done for other stores, whether it's online or whatever, or offline, I should say, they realize that Amazon is a competitor to reckon with. They got to deal with Amazon because a lot of people are shopping online now who probably never thought they'd ever shop online. I have a neighbor who's 86 years old, and she is sharp as a tack, and she shops on Amazon probably just as much as I do. So lots of people are kind of addicted to shopping on Amazon because it's so convenient. So the stores who want to stay in business, who don't want to throw in the towel, it has to figure out a way to compete with Amazon. Because there was a time when you would order something online, order something on the, maybe go on, the store might have had something, you go on the computer and order it, or you go in the store and you have to order it, and they'll say, well, ma'am, it'll take 2-3 weeks, maybe a month. That day is done for most part. There was one store in particular that I shop at. I was shopping at pretty regularly, and they would say, oh, you may arrive in 2 weeks. Well, that 2 weeks is over. They're like, do you want it overnight? Do you want it the next day? We provide next day. Because Amazon is very, they're competing with Amazon, and they don't want to go out of business. So that's what I want to say about competition. You figure out what you need to do and make it happen in order to be competitive. But what I want to say about your skills, and so this is actually tied into being competitive. Don't get comfortable with the skills that you have and just say, oh, well, I have this particular skill, because things are constantly changing. There's new features, there's new aspects to a particular training that you may have taken a year or so ago. So you want to continue to do what they say, sharpen the saw. You want to continue. You don't want to just say, well, I have this skill. Like for me, a voiceover artist, I'm continually looking at how can I enhance my skills as a voiceover artist, and selling on Fiverr especially. And so when you're looking at becoming a seller on Fiverr, you want to continue to look at how can I enhance or increase or build my skills that I'm selling on Fiverr and anywhere. But we're talking about Fiverr right now. So don't ever get so comfortable and think, oh, well, I have this skill. But always look at continuing education, continuing training in whatever field you're in terms of selling on Fiverr or whatever it is that you're selling on Fiverr. Don't get comfortable, because that is part of being competitive. Like I said, I'm using the example of Amazon. A lot of the stores were just really comfortable with what they, how they were doing business. And Amazon came, how long has Amazon been around? Maybe 15 years? I don't know. It hasn't been forever. But they came in with this concept, the founder of Amazon came in with this concept of, hey, we're going to do things differently, and shook it up and still shaking it up. Who would ever thought it? But now the other stores who don't want to go out of business are looking at the Amazon model and saying, you know what? We better pay attention here. Let me give you another example with Amazon. There's an Amazon fresh grocery store that I frequent. And oftentimes they will say if you spend, as a promotional, they'll say if you spend $50, you get $10 off your, groceries. So $50, you spend $50, this is Amazon Fresh, and they say you get if you spend $50, a minimum of $50, you get $10 off. So you're spending $40 instead of $50, in addition to whatever else you may have picked up along the way that's on sale. So you get up to the counter, it comes to $51 and something, they'll take off $10. Well, guess what? One of the stores that I frequent as well, it's a major store. Matter of fact, I'm going to just call the name, is Ralph's store, grocery store. Guess what I'm starting to see now? Spend $50 and you get $10 off. That wasn't happening before. But they're paying attention to their competition. So in our situation, we want to continue to improve our whatever skills, whatever it is that you're offering on Fiverr. Continue to improve it. Continue to look around and say, what are other folks doing that's selling this very same thing that I could take a look at, not copying, because there's enough for everybody. We're not trying to copy anybody, but what is it that I can do to level up? You know what I mean? To level up my skills or training or whatever, education, whatever it is, the service that I'm selling. What do I need to do to level up to be competitive, to stay on top? And that, you don't ever want to just get all relaxed and just say, well, I know people. No, this is a very competitive market, but you can be successful. But you have to stay on top of it, thinking about leveling up at all times. I have to always look at, voiceover and getting different trainings and reading about, different aspects of being a voiceover artist, and then taking a look while I'm on Fiverr and looking at what some of the other voiceover artists are saying or doing, and, just saying, well, maybe I need to incorporate that. So I just want to say to you to continue to sharpen your saw, increase your training, education, whatever. And you don't have to spend a lot of money. There's a lot of information that's out there for free on YouTube channels and elsewhere. And, just Googling, and you can get a lot of insight and information that can help you increase the services that you're offering your Fiverr buyers. So that's what I want to say today. That's pretty much it. I just want to encourage you to, in order to be competitive, stay on top of your training. Don't get comfortable. This is not Fiverr is not a post up, go on Fiverr as a seller and just sit back and get comfortable. It doesn't work like that. You get too comfortable and then you get passed over. We don't want that to happen. So I'm going to sign off for now, but just keep in mind what I said. Check out my website. Check out my series 1 through 6 on my YouTube channel and my other videos that I am providing for you to help you be successful. Continue to dream big, hustle, make it happen, and I will see you at the top. Okay, Maria signing off and saying bye-bye for now. All right, and if you have any questions or any comments, put that in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. All righty, thanks for checking me out, and I will see you at the top. All righty, bye-bye for now.